Entrepreneurship it's not for everyone. It's a challenging journey. There's a lot of sacrifices. There's a lot of hours. But the key thing here, you got to be tenacious like a pit bull. You got to persevere. I mean, that is one thing that I found out that people who are entrepreneurs and end up going back to what I call the 9-to-5 world has been this issue of tenacity. You have to be able to have doors slammed in your face. You know, you have to have a lot of investment bankers tell you no, 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 and say to yourself, as we say in statistics, this is a mutually exclusive event. He says no, that doesn't mean the other guy is going to say no. So you just, ride on. And that perseverance and tenacity is so important. That's what gets you up at 6 a.m. in the morning to go to work when you went to bed at 5 a.m. You know, it's what drives you. The hours are long, but the rewards are tremendous. Again, the relentless focus on mission. Once you have identified your sweet spot and you have a plan, it becomes really critical that you have a focus on what your mission is. Because again, you'll have so much stuff coming to you that may be urgent, but it's not a priority and it's not critical. And being able to just, on a personal level and also on a business level, to sieve through this becomes really critical, that focus on mission. Again, business planning, it comes down again to business plan. There are some entrepreneurs, especially my friends in the high-tech VC world who, some of them don't believe in business planning, they don't. But it may work for them, especially in an environment where the industry is also moving very rapidly. But when you're in a very mature industry, you have to understand that there's a lot of smart people ahead of you who have looked at this space already. You cannot assume you're the smartest guy in the room. There are a lot of smart guys who have looked at this. So you have to do your business planning. You have to be analytically very rigorous, and that's why where my engineering background has helped me a lot. And I'm not scared of the quantitative stuff. I actually love looking at Excel sheets. So staying hungry. I was at Delphi, 3 days ago, and I was listening to a presentation, and they're a client that we've been trying to go after for years. But what struck me in there was the amount of people who had actually flown in for Shanghai for the meeting. And then I find out, I think that Delta now has 2 flights that come from China daily. Those are competitors who come every day to pitch against me in AG manufacturing. So I have to be very paranoid about competition. I have to always be relentless and say to myself that it is something that I need to be on my toes on. My management team has to be fully aware of what the competition is. Okay? And the last one is passion. If you don't love this stuff, when things are down, you will quit. So you got to have passion. You have to have passion. And for you to have the passion, you have to do something you love. It's tough to be entrepreneurial in a space in which you're like, ha-ha about. If you don't have passion for it, it's going to be tough because you're going to have difficult times.